Who doesn't love a good old Stonetoss comic? Well, Andy No might want to do an optics check here, because apparently, according to the Daily Dot, Andy No's new Twitter banner was drawn by a holo denier. The controversial figure has yet to explain why he removed the image. Who's controversial? Andy No? Or the person who drew it? Andy No temporarily uploaded a new Twitter banner on Tuesday created by a prominent white nationalist cartoonist. You don't mention the name of him or anything. That's pretty interesting. How come you didn't call him alt-right? The self-described journalist who gained attention after being attacked while covering... I like how they say self-described journalist. I want to remind people that Mikal Fallon over here is a self-described journalist too, who gained attention after being attacked while covering Antifa. I notice how you changed Antifa to left-wing protest last year, praised the image in a now deleted tweet. More accurate than most mainstream news sources I've read on this subject, No said the image, which shows himself photographing an array of left-wing activists. Can I at least see this picture? I'll have to follow this person here. The image was produced by an artist referred to as Stonetoss, best known for their comic strip centered around anti-gain themes and holo denial, among other things. Don't let them control you, man. Just open your mind. Honestly, it just seems more likely that prisoners died from insufficient supply lines in a war-torn country rather than dowsing. No, man, it just seems like... I mean, if you're at war, why would you spend resources to kill people when you could just abandon them and use those resources for other purposes? But don't think outside the box like that. No. See, this comic means he's denying the Holocaust because he wanted you to open your mind. But when you open your mind like in that way, it's a bad thing. This isn't a Holocaust denial comic, but the media types will like to portray it like that. It's so unfair. It's so disingenuous. But sometime after the banner was uploaded, the image disappeared. So did No's praise of the cartoon. No's banner has since been replaced by an actual photograph of protesters holding signs critical of his presence at protests. No has thus not provided an explanation of why he removed the banner and did not reply to questions from the Daily Dot regarding the incident. He doesn't have to answer you, but okay. It remains unclear why No was aware. It remains unclear whether No was aware of the artist's political viewpoints. Stonetoss responded to the uproar on Twitter by arguing that it was not a white nationalist giving image in defense of Andy No, an Asian American. Where's Andy now? Where's the guy? Andy, you're a fascist. You even get out and out white supremacists doing fan art for your header. Did he commission it? Famous non-fascist Andy No, signal boosting famous non-fascist, non-homophobe Stonetoss to own libs. The image was produced by an artist named Stonetoss. Stonetoss responded to the uproar on Twitter by arguing that they were not a white nationalist. They? Why do you keep saying they? they were not a white nationalist, given that the image was defense of Andino, an Asian American. Can we have an actual link to this tweet, please? Thank you. Why would a white supremacist make a fan art for an Asian? Stonetoss has a very good point here. Why would a homophobe make fan art of a gay man? I'm on to you, closeted Nazis. What's this one say? I don't like gays. Haha. That means you're secretly gay, dumb Nazi. Right? Remember that? Anyways. Some of Stonetoss's other cartoons suggests that certain races are less intelligent due to inferior genetics. Is that what they suggest? You're just going to link to Rational Wiki? Aw, man. That is such lazyism. He was also filmed laughing with members of a right-wing group that was plotting attacks on Antifa protesters, lending credence to the argument that he's not an unbiased observer of the events he portrays himself to be. He's also used deceptively edited videos to frame Antifa for committing a violent act. You know, Thalen, journalist Michael Thalen, you failed to mention that he was attacked by Antifa. You never mentioned that, okay? Why is that? Well, I don't know. But Stonetoss. Okay, let's get, that's the article. Now let's do the analysis. Andy, no. Optics, man. Stonetoss may not be a white nationalist or a racist, but the general public, as informed by the media, will perceive him as such, and their perception is their reality. So the reality to the general public is that Stonetoss is a bad racist person. And then you use that for your cover art. I mean, it's cool. I would love for fucking Stonetoss to make some fan art for me, but I mean, I might even use it because this account I don't care. I might not get doxxed, but I'm not a public figure who's trying to maintain a professional status. It's the middle class people that need to maintain their social status, because the accusation of racism can ruin their lives, prevent them from getting a better job. You know, you're not going to become a politician or something. Somebody ruins your reputation. Yeah, welcome to the channel, everybody. If you guys like this type of content, comment. Any other analysis I want to say here? So Stonetoss, Andy, no. You knew people didn't like Stonetoss, but you chose to make it your banner. I mean, they say, I guess, all press is good press. You took it down, which I feel like, I mean, maybe because you were unaware of some of his comics. Maybe you want to disavow him. I don't know. I don't think you did any of all disavow his comics. It's free speech. They're just comics, man. Guys, don't cry over comics, okay? Comics is not a bullet to the back of the head, okay? If somebody makes a comic that offends you, cry some more. Andy's mistake was taking it down, I think, because they take that as a tacit sign of guilt, that you knew it was wrong. That's why you retracted it. You saw on your way. You admitted your own fault right there, and you shouldn't have done that, Andy, no. And if anything, you should have doubled down and got some new art commissioned by for Stonetoss. Well, that's my opinion. So if you guys like this type of commentary content, you like Stonetoss, leave a like down below, subscribe, share. Call out Michael Thalen for being a dishonest hack and for not being a journalist. Tell him to cover some real journalism, like the slavery, like this open air slave markets in Africa. Oh wait, he doesn't care about that because Michael Thalen doesn't care about the slaves in Africa. He thinks somebody drawing comics is more important than the rampant homophobia and child abuse and spousal abuse in Latin America and Latin American cultures. Because he hates white people, let's be honest here. Michael Thalen's probably a self-hating white person. If you guys like this type of content, leave a like down below, subscribe, share with your friends, rack them out of here.